Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. And today we've got the sound system demo of the 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe and its 12-speaker Harman Kardon audio system. This is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to take a look at how the infotainment system works, take a look at audio inputs, adjustments, speaker locations, then we're going to head out into the road and listen to these sample tracks while we're rolling, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Now, if you don't care about any of that stuff at the beginning and you just want to hear the music, click ahead in the video. We've got chapters to get you right to the tunes. And if you're tired of hearing the same songs week in and week out, sign up to become a Daily Motor member. There you can hear us request, There you can hear member requested tracks and see a little bit more behind the scenes footage on the systems and support the channel. So if you're interested, check the link in the description below. Before we get started, let's hop out and take a look at the car. This is the plug-in hybrid version of the Santa Fe. We've tested the hybrid and now the plug-in hybrid. This one coming with just about all the goodies, not quite the calligraphy trim, which would be on top, but this one's still getting you most of the features you want. Heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, a lot of safety features, that plug-in hybrid powertrain, which is quite good. So check the links in the description if you want to see anything more on this Santa Fe or the other ones that we've tested. Now, we always do these tests with lossless, uncompressed WAV files on a USB stick plugged directly into the system, and high-quality Roland binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo on YouTube. I recommend listening with headphones so you can hear exactly what I hear in the driver's seat. We also do the test with the sound settings set to their factory default, so let's take a look at those now. The very standard but functional Hyundai infotainment system. I like it overall, I just wish it were a bit more snappy. You make a click here, for example, go to setup, and there's about a second delay before anything actually happens. But let's go here to sound. You can see the first thing is a premium sound with Quantum Logic Surround, an authentic multi-dimensional surround sound experience featuring patented signal extraction technology. Let's toggle that on and off. It's not my favorite surround sound system. I don't mind it for easier listening, but it does make the music sound quite artificial, and if you want more of a true-to-recording sound, you're going to want to have that off. Below that, you have position adjustment, front, rear, left, right, fader, and balance, and then adjustments for treble, mid-range, and bass. Let's go through those. Pretty good amount of adjustability there. And that is it for sound settings. For audio controls in the Santa Fe, you have a nice volume knob here. It's easy to reach, click. It's got nice feedback there. It's in good reach for the driver. You also have a volume rocker on the left side of the wheel. For track selection, you can use these seek and track buttons. You can use this tuning knob. If you're on the media screen, you can use the touch screen once it finally loads up, or you can use the rocker right next to the volume rocker on the left side of the wheel. For audio inputs in the Santa Fe, you have your standard AM, FM, Sirius XM satellite radio, Bluetooth, support for wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and do you have any sort of streaming? I don't believe we do. So that's it. What does that mean you're missing? Well, there's no wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, even here on this more top-level trim. Now, if you get the smaller screen, you can actually have wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a little strange. Also, no USB Type-C ports. I forgot to mention the Type-A port in the list that we have. One Type-A port in there, but no Type-Cs, and also no 3.5mm auxiliary input jack or streaming services. So a little lacking on the inputs, but as long as you got that Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, that is arguably the most important, outside of maybe Bluetooth. Speaker locations. As I said, this is a 12-speaker system. Starting in the bottom left, you've got door woofer 1, kind of a mid-range tweeter-ish sort of speaker there, 2, 3 center, 4, 5 on the other side. In the back, what I can best determine as sort of a combo speaker, 6, 7 making sort of a mid-range and tweeter-ish sound there, 8, 9 on the other side, 10, 11 in the D pillar, and then if we come back in the hatch area, you can see number 12, the subwoofer right there. All right, I'm gonna get this stuff put away so that we can get out on the road. I'm really happy with the bass response from the system. The mid and upper range basses, and even a little bit of the low range bass, very strong, very satisfying when it kicks. A little disappointed in that mid-range flop in there. You hear in that song, the drums come in, it sounds hollow, it sounds loose. I don't like that very much. But overall, I think the mixing is done pretty well, especially for a Harman Kardon system. I've had some really oddly mixed Harman Kardons recently, and this one does pretty well. This next song, we'll turn the bass all the way up, see how it sounds. So like I suspected, it does fall on its face a little bit when you try to get strong bass out of the system. Even with the subwoofer back there, it's lacking, it's getting sloppy, but for easier listening and not super bass heavy music, it sounds pretty good. We'll toggle on and off with the surround sounds throughout these next two tracks. My thoughts on the Harman Kardon sound system here in the Santa Fe. I think it's a pretty satisfying system, especially for this price point of vehicle coming in under $50,000. I think there are going to be people that are happy with it for this price point. Is it the most... Oh, that one GoPro down. Is it the most impressive system at this price point? No. The Bose systems and the Mazdas are more impressive than this. But I think it's a solid B. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, the mixing's pretty good. Maybe not the highest quality speakers. I can tell with that mid-range and the really low powerful bass you are lacking. But overall, I think this is a decent upgraded system. So thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to see more on the Hyundai Santa Fe, check the links in the description. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.